Hello, everyone. Haven't seen each other for so long, almost whole weekends. And spontaneously, I decided to have this spontaneous, unplanned live stream. I suppose it will be very interesting for people who are into speed sketching. How this idea came to my mind. I just spontaneously again decided that it will not be bad if today I will practice for 1 hour to draw speed full body people, as we have already this practice 1 hour, 10 people, 6 minutes for each people, and use this practice to prepare to some upcoming events to work there as an event illustrator. So in this event, it's very important to be ready to draw a lot and to draw quickly. So from time to time, I would like to make this type of live streams, not to practice only me, but if you'd like to do the same thing, to practice drawing people on a high speed, 6 minutes, it is a good speed. Any of your style, any of your speed material, like markers, maybe pencils, maybe, I don't know, iPad with Procreate is perfect choice. And it will be very short intro here. If you'd like to practice on my today's references, I made a special post in my a free Telegram channel. The link is in the description. Today we are going to draw only young women because I suppose that it is the most popular category of people who present on this, who goes to such events and would like to be drawn there. But in future, we will try to draw men and maybe more middle-aged people. We will see how it will go. So if you like this initiative, write me in comments and we will do it. And one additional thing that today I have chosen only some casual springish summer looks, so it will be even easy to draw them. And I'm not going to draw exactly as we see them. I will draw them a little bit different just to inspire myself and to make it more interesting for you. Maybe different colors, maybe I will add some print, maybe I will make more expressive pose. We will see what will happen, and do it with me, practice with me, and very soon our speed will increase much, because I know it for sure. I do this practice in previous years and it always works. By the way, we not so far ago, maybe how many, it was previous week or a week before it, I made a whole maybe course or practice where we were drawing 100 people in 4 days, and it was super quick. I will put the link somewhere here with this playlist. If you are new here, you can go there and start from practicing there, because it was for complete beginners and super speedy sketches. 1 minute for a person. Today we have 6 minutes for person. It is a huge amount of time. So we have no choice, just start it. So my references are here in my Telegram channel. The link is in this description, so you can find everything there. And I will set timer for 6 minutes for every reference, and we will practice 1 hour, and we can have some conversation. It is not a silent practice, but still it is maybe not that full of chatting as I normally do on Thursdays. You can go here, and here I will put the link to the playlist where I collected all my Thursdays live streams with the same concept, 1 hour and 10 pictures. Everything is very clear, I suppose. If you have any questions, you can ask them in chat, or maybe in the comments if you are watching it in the record. So I will turn on my camera and we will start our first sketch. And I haven't practiced for this type of people drawing the whole body quite a long time. So it also, I am not prepared for it at all. It just, I will start drawing and not to lose our time. And I will tell you everything I want to tell you. So it is not a demonstration, as you see. It is just the option to draw with me all together. So I will take my Apple Pencil. I will do as I can do it now. I will set our timer. And it will be our first picture. You can find it in the link in the description, and we can try just to do it. Maybe you remember that on my one of my 100 people in 4 days, we were drawing one time starting from the legs. When we draw fashion illustration or event illustration, sometimes it is very convenient to start with legs, because in this type of illustration, we prefer to make some fashion proportions. It means that we draw people slimmer than in reality, taller, more, like fashion-like. So if we start with our head, we can have not enough space for legs, but she has a belt. I suppose it is a belt, yes. And maybe this time I will draw only with my stains. And she also has some lettering here. I will make her head smaller than normally people have, but it is for fashion illustration. It's very good. Some illustrators, they even draw 10 heads in the whole body. It is enormous amount, too huge, but we still can have it. So okay, let's have this thing, your ear. I practice very expressive, bold style, and of course I understand that it is not for everyone. A lot of people, they don't like such bold attitude, but we all we are different, so you should choose your own style, what is convenient for you, where you feel more confident, maybe. But if you like more expressive style, don't limit you. Because if you have this vibe that, maybe I will make it yellow. If you have this vibe inside yourself that you are a grungy person, you are sort of punk person, in a good way, of course. Can you see it? I can reduce a little bit the light, so you can see everything better. By the way, after this practice, I will put all my sketches for today's practice into my free Telegram channel. And if you are drawing with me, you can show me your sketches also. And I can give you some maybe advice or another feedback, some words of support. Don't be shy. Just we are here for improve our skills, to find our own way, not only how to draw, but also how to express yourself, how to be more you in these pictures. It is very important. I forgot to change this brush. It is very important when you have not just your style but your vision, and it creates some sort of aura around you, and people start to believe you, to trust you. It's like a phenomena. I will remove this explanation, and it could be, I almost don't have any time, but I can add some. Not this time. Okay, I will have it as it is, and we will restart our reference and use our next photo. Again, why don't we start with our maybe legs? Here she has so oversized. In previous it was fuchsia, pinkish color. Here it is more red, so bright one. To be honest, I adore bright colors. In this reference, so we don't see bright colors, so I added it by myself. But you, of course, you can follow your reference, or maybe you can choose what your heart tells you to do. So we can, it is not a real event illustration. We are just practicing, so we can change things which we want to change. And she has beautiful dark hair. On events, it is sort of easy to draw because everyone is so beautiful. Everyone is prepared. Beautiful hairstyle, beautiful outfits, and we can. What color? Maybe. I even don't know. No, maybe we can have something like traffic light, as we had on one of our previous videos, which I recently made, how to draw traffic lights, how to draw our urban sketching. So maybe it affects some of my other suggestions. Just practice a lot and and accept that at the beginning, maybe tomorrow, today, maybe even next day, and the whole month, we will have maybe not pictures which we don't like much, but we need to accept. It was the thing I would like to discuss it with you. We need to accept that sometimes we are not perfect, even close to any perfection. And we need to live with it. And I cannot say that it is good. Maybe it is not good, but it is reality. And we need to be patient and draw in spite of the not only draw. It connects not only with drawing, with everything. If we don't like it and we don't know how to do it, we need to continue doing it. And after that, maybe, but of course, I am a believer that if we draw systematically, consistently, finally we will get amazing results. So what does she have here? Maybe a little bit of some additional hairs, so to make it more vivid. Maybe we can add some pattern. Just try to do it in 6 minutes, and we will see how far will it take us. On which events will we draw? Maybe even together. Maybe we can organize something ours. Not bad for start, I suppose. Some spring is already here, so we have some flies, some mosquitoes even. Not yet, but maybe very, very soon. Again, we can see some stripes on her trousers. And for stripes, I like pencil better because of its incredible texture. So something like that. And we will move to our another one. This one, a little bit of profile view from the part of this body. And I will start with her legs. And I find it quite convenient when I can even make her proportions even more like in a fashion illustration, like a model. So, and by the way, do you see in the shops that they provide us a lot of baggy trousers and wide no, this wide trousers. I was in the shop yesterday and I was really shocked how widely is it presented. And this fashion, to be honest, is not for everyone. Not not everybody looks beautiful in such. Actually, we need to have some high, to be very tall. I mean, I'm not tall, so I tried this baggy trousers and I realized that they are definitely not for me. And what do you think? Do you normally wear some garment which are in fashion but maybe not very suitable for you? How do you, what attitude do you have to it? I prefer not to follow the fashion which is not for me, to be honest. I will make you a pinkish hair because it is, when we draw, I will maybe I will tell you about it in some special course, or maybe I will make a masterclass. Write me in comments if you're interested in drawing some interesting expressive people, and I can do it for you, and you will start to draw much more interesting characters, especially when you draw people. When we draw people, we need to focus on some important things such as pose. After that, some interesting accessories or features, like if, for example, if she has glasses, or if you are drawing a man and he has a beard or a mustache or something like that, it immediately makes your picture much more interesting. Just because our eye needs some place where to observe, where to see something interesting. And we, as an artist, we give this option to our viewers. People eager to wonder, they want to see something unusual, something. A fun fact here that she, on this photo reference, she has on her waist her sunglasses. So I can add them too to make it much more, even funner. And maybe she has not black glasses in her glass, but more pinkish. Do you have in your native language, if you are not, even in English, because I'm not sure if you have this expression or saying that someone is looking on the life through the pink colored glasses, and it means that the person doesn't want to see reality and looks at everything is so optimistically, maybe even much more than not in a practical way, when you just refuse to see reality. Do you have such expression? Write me in comments. And if you don't have exactly this expression, maybe you have some expression with similar meaning. Write me and let me know. I will restart this timer, and we have our next girl. Of course, I will color her different colors. And here I would like to add her some these curvy lines. That means that she's wearing a knitted hat. So it is number 4. Maybe. all of them. Because of all these baggy trousers, I prepared all today's references also with baggy trousers. Maybe they just showed me because I will make some. Maybe I just saw them because I was already prepared to see them. Maybe it is just, I don't know, advertising. That finally I need to buy some baggy trousers and look like I, I normally I don't tell some personal things, but here it is so funny thing that I went to the in the cabin, that's right, room, how to say, when you change your clothes in the shop and want to try some garment. And I looked at myself and it was, if I'm, Charlie Chaplin, it is the very famous actor of silent retro movies, super, super fashionable. And he had that character, that very funny character who has very baggy trousers, like Charlie Chaplin. Do you know? Baggy trousers, like these baggy trousers. And the stick, and like this. So I looked at the mirror and I saw this guy, and I refused to buy these baggy trousers for me. So, but they still. She wears this short. Maybe I will make some other haircut. I adore to draw pink ears. I don't know why, and I will make some pattern, maybe even more active. I also adore to have some active patterns. In reality, I almost never see it on the clothes. If I saw them, only maybe in some couture or high fashion. If only I saw them, I will definitely buy something like this for. But also, we need to keep in mind that it is for people who are very tall. It is better. It looks better on them. Something like this. Maybe I will add. We as an artist, we all the time we need to think about contrast, because contrast always add beauty to our pictures. So here we can see how her ear and her cheek, they looks like they are the same, but what can we do? I just want them to stay like they are, and I will make her lipstick that's purplish. We all the time we need to that like vamp woman. Make her. I want to draw her nose. Maybe. And she also could have dark eyes. We almost don't have enough time to draw everything very precisely, but here I want to add her an earring. Also a couple of hairs. Just add some life, some dynamic, some vivid feeling. So that's it for this girl, and we are going to our fifth one. Restart our timer, and here we are, another baggy trousers. Maybe I will name this this stream like only baggy trousers, because now I realize how many references I collected with this model. But if you like some bright colors, you will get this pleasure to draw this big amount of surface where you can use different colors. Can you see how this, I tell it every time when I draw this with brush, but I like so much how it changes its hue, and it looks very beautiful as for me. And I will add her like this top. Maybe I can add about a little and make her face a little bit bright. And here we also can see that she looks to the side like a profile view. Not bad, I suppose. We will reduce some of to white. We will reduce some of our color to make these stripes. Super. And I will add here this maybe bun, like ballerinas have, maybe a little fringe. It's time to add her some arms. And her belly a little bit. You can add a little bit of dropping. It is not dropping, just a shadow here. Maybe I even add her. Sometimes I adore to draw to add some accessories, like something like that. And of course, she needs some bright nails. No, let's have them purple also. This brush is super for white brows. I told you, and make super white brows, but you know, by the way, I don't know, is it now in fashion? Because several years ago it was so in fashion. Everyone would like to have such white brows, but now I'm not sure. Maybe we prefer some more natural view. Tell me if you know. And even maybe here we can make you some choker. What the emblem can we do here? Just maybe something like that. Play with your characters, add them something, especially if this picture is only for you. I can also add here some bag here. Again, purple is very good here. Maybe add some hue, something like that. And it could look quite emotional. And we can even imagine some story about this character. As I already told you in my project Urban Sketching Byte by Byte, if you like my sketches and my characters, you can write some, if they provoke some creativity in you. Moment to change our timer, restart our timer, and our new picture. If my sketches, my characters provoke your imagination or your creativity, we are only halfway, by the way. We have the 30 minutes rest. So if you are such a person who wants to communicate with my characters more and in your own way, you can redraw them in some of your interpretation, even to draw caricature. Maybe you can draw some short story about it. Maybe you can write a poem or limerick or make a meme with them. And I made a post where you can share your creative results. I will put a link into description. So if you like some of these cute and super fashionable girls, you can write some interesting stories, or maybe to do something different. But here we also can see part of her belly. I just want to see what can you make with them, with your own imagination. She stays near some door, so I just write here the wall to help her not to fall. And she has amazing hair, so I just would like to draw them in a bright way to add her bright colors and energy. And of course, I would like to add her some earrings, because such a girl or woman, she needs some jewelry. It looks like she knows how to wear it, and of course she will get some bright, maybe not that bright, or even now I don't know if people wear this, what even it is called, piercing into the nail, or maybe I even forgot how it looked like something here and there, maybe the beautiful diamond here. Yes, something like that. Tell me if you remember all these details. So I continue here. I will add some contours, so just to understand properly. I can make you also a choker. I don't know why today is such a with this sharp things, and it means that this girl knows everything about herself. She knows how she is beautiful and confident, and you should think first, and only after that talk to her, because she can answer you definitely. Maybe this type of lipstick, of course, beautiful brows. Maybe we will change a little bit the direction of her eyes. I want to make here contrast with her this part of hair. Or what is what? Of course, you know, these beautiful curls, this color. They add the dynamic into her portrait. But we don't have enough time, so we need to go further. Restart. And here is our next beautiful girl. She has a little bit different position, so let's work with it. She has today, yes, it is the day when I start drawing everything with feet and with the legs, so don't be surprised. And when we draw women, we should know that it looks more beautiful when her hips, they are not situated straight this way, but one should be higher than another. And when we have this type of pose, the body looks more dynamic and beautiful. So we will use this trick definitely. And yes, with one more baggy trousers. Normally I was never drawing them, so for me it is also a surprise. And this beautiful again, but maybe I will add some red. Some red. What is it? Jumper. Sometimes we don't need many details. We just can draw everything just with stains, and it will not make our picture, our sketch worse. No, I don't think so. Here. Here she has some bracelets and rings. And to be honest, I also like big accessories, but don't have many places where to wear them. What about you? Tell me, what type of accessories do you like more? And why? Just want to know what now people prefer to wear. And she has such a little bit bended head from one side. Very beautiful shape of her face, and amazing, very long, beautiful hair. But I don't want to hide her waist, so I will draw something like that. Here we can see this negative space forms her t-shirt. And we can also see that she's wearing sunglasses. I will draw them. Maybe we will do it more contrast, like something like this. And fill the glasses like this. And we can make add some blinks here and there, maybe some something like that. Some face features. Oh, too dark. Too wide, let's see. Oh. No, sometimes it doesn't want to obey this this brush. And what can I do with it? I will add some like volume, because I adore this beautiful hair, to have this glossy effect. Looks very beautiful. And one last minute for her lips. We will restart. We will restart our timer and go to our next picture. You know, it does what it wants. This is our next one. Again, very loose, nice, curvy shape of body, this pose. I like this flow, this dynamic. And I will try to grasp it. She's even looks like she's barefooted. Why don't we? What colors? Maybe I will make her yellow trousers. It is very interesting. Here, this. This leg, and another is much more high. We told about this bend or it is maybe not, it is incline, maybe, how to say it better, of the hips. So remove this part, but, and here it is like this. Super dynamic. And but I want to add here some high heels. Like this. Why not? And to add here this greenish maybe. And this part was like this, inclined like this, and her shoulders will be like this. So keep it in mind. And we, as an artist, you know, it is just for demonstration, but maybe normally you should not draw like this, but still you should be prepared that if you want to add some energy to your picture, you can work with this incline. And here, like her arms and her hands are like this. Here she has her purse. And here she has some bracelets, like a lot of them. And here we can see her pocket. And here you can see how much we added to her dynamic, don't we? You know, it is not a lesson, of course, but it is some suggestions which you can use to work with your characters, to make them maybe more expressive, more dynamic, more alive. So we are almost there. One minute. You know, I forgot that she is wearing sunglasses. So I also can add them. Maybe I will add just the glasses. Like this shape. And they will definitely add some expressiveness to her. And some mysterious smile. And it is again our time. Restart our timer, and we have one more beautiful woman to draw. Okay, something went wrong with with your smile. So like something like that. So we go to our next woman. Here she has some shoes. Some overlapping. Maybe I will stay them like this, why not? And I add her belly here, very thin waist, and everything is closer to the top of this fashion illustration. Everything becomes thinner and smaller, and it is for me it is sort of a law of fashion illustration. She could have beautiful this cherry colored haircut. And she has sunglasses. She has very beautiful color of lipstick. And I will add some gloss on her lips and on her this glasses. And we can see parts of her hands. And here also. And here she's carrying her purse. We can add some contrast here. Some maybe metallic details. And she wears here a top, so I add some details. Maybe we can remove here a little bit of the surface, so it will look more grunge style. I can add some, like if these trousers are made of silk or so on, we can just play a little bit with color and it looks more beautiful as for me. And I will add her some earrings, and you know that I like to add some hairs or too wide, or not like this, too unpredictable is for me. So I can add some additional hair and even more, some lighter hair to add this volume, and we can add some additional gloss, so she looks more, her hair looks more volume, with a volume. So I also again restarted my timer, and this one is our today's last person to be drawn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, everything is correct. And don't forget to show me your beautiful, or maybe not that beautiful, but I don't care much about it. I prefer you to draw something, how you can and what you can, and your skills will adjust with your practice. So if sometimes you are not fond of your sketches, it is part of normal process. Don't worry about it at all. When you draw a lot, what now I am drawing a lot, and each exact sketch doesn't matter much for me, but I estimate the process. How long can I go with my approach? It is, for me, it is much more important things. And I encourage you to think this way, because if you just don't like what you have and you don't practice, you will never have any progress. But we are meant to have progress, not only in drawing, of course, just in life we need to make some progress. It's like very white jeans. Also very interesting model. We need to work on ourselves to do something better and better, and to work on our maybe some weaknesses. And during our journey, you will find out how far can we go with it. And you will definitely find a way how to enjoy your progress. It will happen inevitably. Don't worry about it at all. Here is her, like a phone in some yellow case. And we are already so close to the end, because this one is our final sketch for today. So after this practice, I just remind you that you can show me your today's sketches in my Telegram chat, and the link is in the description. I would like to see what have you got and to know a little bit about your today's experience. What have you found out? Maybe some unusual ideas came to your mind, maybe some insights, maybe something else. Just let me know if you like this format where we are drawing people for some upcoming event illustration. It could be very useful for you. And I also like this format. I like to draw beautiful girls. So we can do it together. I'm almost there. Just want to finish this. Our time is over, but I just want to finish it a little bit. And if you still have some questions to this today's practice, to this today's experience, ask me in comments, and I will try to answer you. So I suppose that's it for today. Where here we will stop. One moment, please. I will show my today's sketches into my new Telegram post. And how to, that's better, yes. And you will see there everything. Thank you for spending the whole hour with me today. It was spontaneous, unexpected live stream, so I'm glad that I have this idea and I immediately realize it. And I hope that you are doing the same way, in the same mode. If you have idea, just try to realize it and just do it. And that's it. So I will see you tomorrow on my next urban sketching bite by bite show, where we are going to draw. What we are going to draw? We will continue something with our bench, and I suppose that I promised you to draw a shop window showcase, so we will do it. And of course, tomorrow we will have our planned live stream where we are going to redraw some of paintings of very, very well-known artist Caravaggio. So see you there, and we will try to find out when sometimes we need to redraw masterpieces of very famous artists. I wish you a very nice evening, a lot of inspiration, and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.